Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this video. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Sagittarius for mid-April. Now Sag, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be going on for you here in this middle of the month. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are and wherever you may be. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com, if you'd like to sign up for my email list or schedule a personal reading with me. That's in the description below this video. I also have a list of my recommended tarot and oracle decks down there, and links out to my social media accounts where I do some exclusive content. So check that out. All right, and with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading here. If this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, Sag, let me make sure everything is in view. And looks pretty good to me. Let's take a look at the energies on the bottom of the deck. You have the Lovers card. This card speaks to relationships of all types. Of course, it can talk about actual love, finding love, being in love, anything like that. But it can also, I generally associate it with relationships getting an improvement in some way. It can also speak to duality and needing to juggle parts here, because you have two people, you have two dolphins, and this is the card of Gemini, which is the sign of duality. And so I do feel like it's interesting. I do feel like what's going on here is there's some sort of word of caution here, and at the same time, a success and victory that's coming in for you. And so we'll get into this, and I will also be very interested already to clarify this as we move along. So let's go ahead and start with this overall card here in the middle. You have the Moon, okay? This is a word of caution. It's potentially talking to the fact that something is not as it appears. And generally it's speaking to like lunar cycles, okay? So there's a reason why, hospitalizations go up during the new moons and full moons, especially full moons. There's a reason why people get arrested more. And I'm not suggesting any of those things are going to happen to you, but I'm saying it speaks to this word of caution, this heightened sensitivity, this heightened energy that happens around the lunar cycles. And so that's one portion of the moon here. And the other part is, it may just mean that you need to look at something in a new way. You need to innovate, or you need to try something new instead of sticking with what is what you have been doing. And that's where the caution is. And so I do feel like potentially some of you are, it's a very interesting card to get right in the middle, surrounded by these other cards which are very positive. And so let's just keep moving forward here. You have the Three of Cups. All right, could be a situation within a group that you are thinking about in the past. Maybe, so the Three of Cups typically is like all three cups here overflowing, overflowing with happiness and joy, group situation going well, people going well. But depending on how it's aspected here, it can, it can go different ways. So you have a sword below it. Swords are communication. And then diagonal, you have the Moon here, which can indicate maybe not something not being as right. There could be a person within a group or a situation within a group scenario that's just not right, like the communication's off in some way, especially because you have actually two swords here in the same column. You have the Seven of Swords here in the lower row, which your lower row is what you can't see. It's deception. In this case, someone potentially deceiving you. There is an element of deception here, okay? Moon can bring out deception, and the Seven of Swords is liar, cheater, stealer, deceiver. It can also speak to self-deception, though, okay? And so there is maybe some deceptive communication happening here. I don't want to focus on the negative too much because we won't have to because there is good stuff coming in. But you do have this Ace of Swords here, like a major new beginning that brings about triumph and success. It's really using clarity of thought to bring about success, to bring about a victory in some way. And I do feel like I will be very interested to clarify this because there could be some initial success here with a group or with an idea, but at the same time dealing with some deception. I'm really not clear, so we will continue moving forward here. But you have this Nine of Pentacles as well, which I love to see. This is financial independence. This is a big card of abundance for me because to me it says that you're like almost on your way to the Ten of Pentacles, which is large sums of money, major improvements in financial situation. It's also just the full manifestation of the Suit of Pentacles. So for me, the Nine comes forward when you can stay at the Nine and say, like, I'm content and happy with being financially independent, and you can do that and be good and fulfilled. But I like the Nine because it really means that you've put the work in to build something for yourself. And I would say, like, maybe be careful about someone being jealous. Seven of Swords is a card of jealousy here. I think that's what's going on. I think actually that's what's now I kind of figured it out here. I feel like you've had a lot of success here, Sag, and now potentially with the Seven of Swords, Moon, Three of Cups aspect going on, someone's just a little uncomfortable with all of the success that you've had here, because Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Page of Pentacles, major success for you. And it's almost like someone's like giving you half-hearted compliments, like just like maybe saying something to make you feel good, but like in reality they're just not comfortable with it. And what I would say to you is to really act on your passions at this time and just fight through any sort of feelings of jealousy from other people, because you have this Knight of Wands here, which is charging forward in a big way, following your passions, being adventurous, and even potentially moving to a new place. Almost always comes forward when you're ready to move residence here with this card. But like, you're a maverick, okay? Knight of Swords is Wands is a maverick, very attractive to other people. People really view you in that way, and I do feel like there's some maybe just like someone not okay with this new you, with this new Sag, and I do feel like that's happening, and I do feel like this is speaking to you and your need to heal and your need to follow your path, because you have your card here. You have the Temperance card speaking to a Sagittarius here. And so this is Jupiter, this is luck, this is needing to heal a portion of yourself, balance your fire and your water. And I feel like maybe just having moderation about around the people you engage with might also help. Okay, don't overshare with the Moon and the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups aspect. That's a major aspect of oversharing something. And, you could be facing here an unexpected disappointment in the future. We'll clarify, of course. One card does not make a reading, but Five of Cups is disappointment. In this lower row, it's unexpected. So I feel like as you win one thing, there's this element here of duality. Remember, with even with the Temperance, mixing, combining with the fire and the water and the Lovers. On one hand, things are going really well, and then on the other hand, potentially just someone spoiling things for you. or trying to. I get the sense that you're not going to let them. You have this Page of Pentacles, a new offer in finance or even academia. It's also just being curious, discovering, learning, and good news as well. Good news around a financial situation. So definitely like to see that. Let's go ahead and start to clarify this reading even more with the oracle cards and a tarot deck. Now, I do appreciate you being here, Sag. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you have not turned on bell notifications, there's a little bell below this video. If you tap that, you'll never miss an update from me. So let's get into this here. Yep, okay. I'm not concerned. I just feel like there could be just someone not, the thing is, pages can be immature. They're like younger. And so, yeah, you have the Sanat Kumara light activation, shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So I do feel like you're being called on to be mature and rise up above whatever sort of immaturity may be happening here with the Seven of Swords, Moon, Three of Cups situation going on. And this is a very powerful card because according to the author of this oracle deck, this person is the leader of the Keepers of the Light. And so whenever you get this card, it's like a very strong presence. Lovers is associated with Gemini, but also Venus, and so is Sanat Kumara. So some sort of Venus energy here, it's needing to go within your heart space here and have compassion for the immature people instead of being angry at them, which is very hard, but when you do that, I feel like you're on a new level. So let's go ahead and clarify this even more. Ten of Wands, Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like this person is not having the success you are because you have this Five of Pentacles here in this lower row with the Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles is like a loss in finances potentially. But with this what else could be going on here is whenever I get the Five of Pentacles in the lower row, I always say it could speak to the need to really change your thoughts around abundance. Like if you are saying like, I don't have enough, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't know how it's ever going to happen, that's what you're going to attract. But if you start to engage in law of attraction and abundance mindset, you will attract more money. And so with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords here, could be coming into a wealthy partnership or a victorious partnership in some way with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. This is like a divine counterpart, some sort of divine union happening here. And then the Ten of Wands with the Three of Cups, just feeling overburdened with someone. Like I feel like there's someone in your group that is like sort of has overstayed their welcome in some way. I feel like they could be both jealous that things are going well for you romantically and financially, and it just is potentially that they are not on the same timeline. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But Queen of Swords, let's keep moving forward. Two of Swords. And Judgment. So Judgment here is the card of karma. Major new beginnings with that card. It's a great card to get, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you've really worked hard and put something in place, put some gears in motion and planted some seeds, and now you can see this person's like coming down from the universe, from the heavens, whatever, and giving you a ruling, giving you a judgment. And if you've acted with integrity, it's a great card to get. If you have not, it can be a warning sign. And with the Two of Swords here and Temperance in the middle, just needing to remove the blindfold, okay, around this person or this situation. There was some sort of injustice here, and I feel like you're healing from that. Queen of Swords, just a person who is can be gossipy in their shadow, but if not, it's somebody who uses clarity of thought, much like the Ace of Swords here, to bring about a situation. And I feel like with this Nine of Wands under it, you need to just chop through anything that may be holding you back and not act emotionally, but rather just move yourself forward with confidence, okay? And yeah, you have the Six of Wands here. Definitely some sort of victory coming in for you, though. The Seven of Cups. And have I spoken too soon? I don't think so. Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, like I said, unexpected disappointment, but at the same time, like you've been working, you've been sowing, okay, and you've been trying to figure out and trying to get your rewards here. And I feel like maybe it's just taken some time. And I do feel like there's a new path that you may go down on, and it will be more rewarding because you have the Page of Pentacles, which is a new offer in finance, with the Six of Wands, which is a victory, pretty big victory and success. With the Ace of Swords as well on the board. So I feel like there's a new offer here that you feel good about, but maybe someone else doesn't, and like you need to listen to yourself. And yeah, just Seven of Cups with the Temperance card. Did I mess it up? Let's see here. Oh yeah, Moon with the Two of Swords. Okay, something here is, someone's doing an injustice on you here. But yeah, Seven of Cups with the Temperance, just picking the cup that's right for you. And it's interesting, we have the Lovers twice on the bottom of each deck. So I feel like for some of you, there's a union coming in here for sure. Some sort of a relationship that I feel like can bring you on your path. But I also feel like there's a healing around another relationship at the same time that needs to, with that Two of Swords and the Moon, that just you need to let go, almost. So very interesting message that we're getting here. Let's go ahead and clarify this with the Kipper deck. Unknown opposition, I guess, is what I would say. Imprisonment. Stuck in this previous relationship, I feel like. Courtship. Someone trying to win you back after they've probably hurt you a million times. And despair. Okay, don't fall into traps of despair here. There's a big victory coming in for you. Yeah, for sure. And it's coming in the future here with Distant Horizons, 3 months or even less, but typically 3 months in the future. Also speaks to innovation. And so some of you need to maybe just do something in a new way. Thief, someone trying to steal your energy. I feel like you're going to glide right through it. And main male. Okay, could be dealing with a masculine here that's causing issues. But overall, I like this reading for you. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe for future updates. I also offer personal readings on my website, which is linked in the description below. I will see you in the next one.